Well, hello everybody at YouTube. Hi all to my friends. This is Kareen's VSG and I'm coming to you with a 2-month update from my plastic surgery, tummy tuck, and penicillectomy. What have I experienced this week? Okay, so I'll do my little spiel first. And sorry, I'm in my flannel pajamas again because it's chilly today, but it's nice outside. I mean, it's nice outside, but it's chilly in the house. Anyway, so I started my journey in 2016. I had a couple episodes, 3 or 4 episodes of tachycardia. So I went in and had an ablation done in July. After that ablation, they sent me to nutritional counseling for vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery, which I then had the following May 4th, 2017. I had it in Duluth at Essentia Health Clinic in Duluth with Dr. Matthew Bettendorf. And yes, so they, and then since that time, my weights at the time were, I started with 240 as my highest weight, 224 was my pre-surgery weight, my pre-journey weight, 217 was my pre-surgery weight, or pre-liquid diet weight, sorry. And then I went down to 204 the day of surgery. And then I lost, my lowest weight ever was, and I don't know when this was, you'd have to go back to my videos and check, but my lowest weight ever was 139. And then I bounced up from there to I stayed right in the 140s until just previously to my plastic surgery, which was 12/31, and understanding that that was Christmas time, I probably was not eating everything that I should have been eating, so I was 251 before my plastic surgery on 12/31/2019. So on New Year's Eve day, I had surgery of last year. So I am now at 146. After my surgery, they did a penicillectomy and a muscle repair in my stomach, and I am now 2 months out. Okay, so that's my spiel. All right, so what's happened this week? This week I've done a little bit more. I've been out and about a little bit more, and that has caused some pain in my stomach, especially right behind my belly button. I still have some sensitive skin from that area. Today I am wearing my, I'll show you, I am wearing my compression garment today, and I have a towel behind it to keep the swelling down. I kind of had quit wearing it, and I was just kind of wearing undergarments that would work that way, and it's causing, I'm still having a lot of bloating, a lot of water retention or whatever. It's still swelling up, and so I've decided that I'm going to wear it a little bit more, especially when I'm here at home. And so that's why I have it on today. I wore like a garment this morning when I went to do a class today, but when I got home here, I just literally put a towel in front and wrapped this around. It's really even being stretched out. I really have to overlap it here. I'll show you how far it's overlapped. Okay, so when I first had this, I could get it right here, but now you can see that it's really overlapped, and it's kind of giving up the ghost, because you can see it's kind of buckling right here on these weak points. So, but it does help hold me in still. It's just not very supportive up and down. So, anyway, other than that, but I'm sure I'm gaining weight because of the water retention, but I've not been doing very much. I haven't been getting out and that kind of thing. So, and sorry if I keep looking down. I'm trying to make sure that I'm still in the screen. So anyway, that's what my thing. So I've had a little bit of issues with that. Last night I tried, to sleep on my stomach because I was listening to Grace Gets Gastric, because I am a stomach sleeper normally, but we have what we call it's like a reclining bed. Lucky's dad, or my husband's dad, actually bought it because his back was hurting before he passed away. And his girlfriend didn't want to keep it after that, so she gave it to us. And it's kind of nice. We each have our individual, technically we could make 2 beds out of it, but I pushed them together, and then we put a queen-sized mattress pad and sheets on top of it. And then they both rise at the head and the feet. So I've been sleeping since my surgery this last 2 months after I got off the couch, because I slept on the couch for 2 weeks, I think. But I've been sleeping with that head, the top of the bed raised up and sleeping on my back. Or sometimes I turn over and sleep on my stomach, but that even still hurts a little bit. I'm not sure why I'm still having pain after 2 months. But the only thing I think of is the belly button. Them moving the belly button, because that's the area it's in. But when I lean forward like this, I feel muscle pain, and that still could be the muscle repair that they did. I really should call the doctor about it, but I thought it was just a regular thing about recovery, but it is taking a little bit longer for me to recover. And so if I use my stomach muscles, then I am sore. So yesterday or last night, sleeping on my stomach, sleeping or laying on my stomach for even just a little while has caused me to have some pain down here. So I'm dealing with that today. So anyway, so even 2 months out, you can still have issues from your surgery. They had told me, and I had heard before, that you can still have swelling up to 6 months after your surgery. So I do know that I'm a little bit disappointed in the way that my body looks, but there's nothing I can do about that. I'm 58 years old. Everything's going to flop. So I really, really wish that I had taken a little bit more time to find out what it would have cost to have either a breast lift or my thighs work done, because those two things I wish I'd had done, because now they're like glaring. It's almost like you got this nice thing here now, but but the legs are really, really floppy, and there's a lot of stretch marks on it and all that kind of stuff. You know what I used to think with stretch marks? I don't understand it. I would much rather have them cut those stretch marks open and sew them up and put them little stitches in it than to have those stretch marks, to be honest. To me, it's just like sewing up the skin that is torn. So anyway, I was going to show you my scar today, and I will do that here in a little while. My husband should be home pretty soon, but I will show you my scar if I can do it decently, because it's looking pretty good. I have been keeping silicone pad strips on my scar, and I'll tell you, that really does the job. I remember putting them on when I had my hysterectomy, and literally I could not find that scar after about 2 years. So my scar is looking really good across the bottom. My belly button is still a little weird. It seems a little deep. So I need to check that with the doctor and see if that's something I'm going to, because I've noticed that it's been stinky a little bit. So I've been cleaning it with hydrogen peroxide and a little bit of alcohol to keep it dry inside there. And then I've been using a little bit of cotton ball to stick in the belly button so that it does not stink. So, and that's the issue I had before I had the surgery. So I told the doctor about that. I said, am I going to have problems with this? But I don't think I knew even at that time that it was quite as deep as it was. I mean, it's 3/4 of an inch or inch deep, according to, the depth on the tweezer or the cotton swabs that I use. So anyway, so I will show you that. And so I'll take this off for now. Yeah. So I'll show you that, and maybe you can kind of see. I'll try to do it decently, because this is, I am an old person. So I'm going to try to show you. Okay, so here's the towel that I was wearing. And then we'll get a little closer. Here, see if I can move this down a little. Okay, so there's my... So let me see if I can show you from this side, just so we don't have any accidental stuff. But do you see the scar? It's looking pretty good after 2 months, and it goes all the way around, and then it goes down here. I don't want to show you all of that. It goes down pretty far there, so I'm not going to show that. But you can see that my scar is healing up really well, and it's not even that red. I do not like this, though. See that? And that is developing as the scarring or as the swelling goes down. So I'm going to have to ask him about that. They did not do any liposuction on me. And so, excuse me, I'm not going to try to put this back on because it's kind of a pain to do. They didn't do any liposuction on me, and so I kind of wish I had done that also, just because, just because it would have gotten rid of that bulge there, but then I think they would have probably had to take in the skin and sew that skin up because it's pretty floppy. But you know, it is what it is, and if I ever had any more money to do anything, I might decide to do something with that, but it's just not that important right now. So I'm going to bring you a little closer. So anyway, that's what's going on for me. The weather here in Minnesota is starting to warm up. We're supposed to get 48 on Saturday, on Sabbath, and so I'm planning on getting out on Sabbath to walk a little bit more. I've been walking around in the house and stuff, and that's not been quite enough. And I think that if I had a little bit more exercise, I might be burning a little bit more stuff too, or more calories. As far as the food is concerned, I've been having trouble with the food. Let's see, I'm trying to straighten you out here. I've been trying to focus more on eating the more nutritious food. I actually bought a vegetable tray with broccoli and cauliflower and carrots and celery in it, and I think my husband and I could have gone just with the celery because we both ate the celery like it was going out of style. And so and every time I buy a thing of celery, we never remember it's in there, and so if you don't bring it home from the grocery store and cut it up and put it on a plate, we don't eat it, and it's so frustrating. That's why I bought the plate, or the vegetable tray. That's why I bought that instead of, you know, just buying a package of stuff. But so anyway, and so I've been dealing with that. I still have cravings though, really bad. And it's cravings that I never had before. I never had cravings for sweet stuff before, chips and that kind of stuff, crackers, but sweet stuff. I mean, and it's like I go to my cupboard and I'm just searching and searching and searching for something to eat and snack on, and nothing seems to satisfy me. And I have wheat thins in there, and we have graham crackers in there, and we have cereal in there, and we have I have vegetables and fruits and stuff in the refrigerator, and it just doesn't appeal to me when I go looking. So I've been trying to eat cheese sticks, so I've got those in the house, and I boiled up some eggs last week, and so I was eating eggs every now and then, but I kind of want to stay away from eggs. I don't care what you say, eggs are not good for your cholesterol. And all the research has shown that eggs are probably not a food we should be eating, but I haven't eliminated them from my diet completely yet. Same thing with milk. I don't drink milk anyway, but I've been drinking yogurt, or eating yogurt, but I've been trying to get my drinks and my liquids in. I got really mad today when I went to the grocery store because they just reduced the size from 32 to 28. And they added 50 cents to the amount, or the cost at the gas station. So I was like really mad, and I complained to them about it. This actually, oh, and you remember what I talked about last week? I was going to put a hole in my cover. Yeah, I did it. And it's great. So now I have a straw in my drink all the time, so I can just reach over and I have a metal straw. I warmed up the end of it and I stuck it right through the cover, and it works perfectly for this. It's like, and then I bought these straws from Amazon. And they have that little rib thing in it so it doesn't come up. And so I bought, I think, 16 different straws. So I gave a couple to my granddaughters. But that really has helped me get in the liquids this week. So it does work. And I'm doing anything right now that'll work. So, but I think that's everything for this week. I've been watching you, Patrice. I've been watching Dory. I've been watching Grace. I've been watching Erin from Level 10 Life. I've been watching, whoever's been posting on YouTube. I've been trying to catch up, and I've actually been starting to look for more people because so many of the people I used to follow aren't there anymore. And I go through the ones that they post in the week, and then I'm done. And I'm really, really sad that Jan Silva doesn't post on YouTube anymore at all. She's on Instagram, but not on YouTube, because literally, I don't know how she did it, but she literally posted every day of the week, every day, and I loved it. It was like my daily newspaper of how she was doing, and I totally understand. Her life has completely changed now, and I don't even know if she watches me. She probably doesn't, but I miss Lynn, and I miss Lori from Minnesota, And I miss Lauren, and I miss Janie. Oh, she's on Instagram too, but she doesn't post on YouTube anymore. I know she got married, so that's kind of exciting. And I miss, what's the other one? Oh, I watch Lisa too. So whenever Lisa posts anything, I watch that. But I miss so many of those old people. It would be really old people, listen to me. Those older ones that I started with. And I think Lauren's 6 years out. So it would be fun. And I don't know, she's posted recently, or not recently, but in the past. But it'd be fun to see how these people are doing that I started watching a long time ago. And so there was another one from Minnesota that I used to watch. She doesn't post anymore. And so it would be fun, and Lindsay, Fly Girl Fitness, she doesn't post. She's posted in the past, but within the past 6 months, but she hasn't posted regularly anymore. And so I just miss them. And so it would be fun to get an update from them, but they don't watch me, so they're not going to hear this anyway. And nobody's going to call me out on it. So I'm pretty safe there. But yeah, so for those of you who watch me religiously, Dee, she doesn't post on here anymore, but she has been contacting me on Instagram, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much for keeping in touch with me. It means something to me when somebody's actually watching my videos and telling me that they're there. It keeps me accountable, and also Darlene, also she was really good at commenting on my posts. And so those of you who have commented and have followed me, I really, really, really appreciate it. Sandy, what are you doing? This is the weirdest dog. Come here. Come on up here. Come on. You want to get in your picture? Come on up here. Come on. Yeah, every time I talk, this is what he wants to do. He wants to play ball. Yeah. He was sleeping, but now he wants to play ball. Hey, Sandy, what's in there? Sandy, what's in there? Sandy, what's in there? What is in there? So he's just keeping me alive here. If I sleep in too long in the morning, he'll come into my bedroom and climb out and get up on the bed and just come over and look at me. And I don't know about you guys, but when somebody's staring at me when I'm asleep, I wake up. So yeah, he's been keeping me on my toes. And then he goes for his walk with Daddy in the evening. So, all right, well, listen, this is just a short update, I guess, and just tell you that I'm doing okay. It's just when I overdo it, I feel it. And so this muscle repair is taking a lot longer than I thought. And so those of you who did not have the muscle repair, you'll probably understand. But you're not 58 either, most of you. I'm getting close to 60 here, and so it does take longer for us older people, I guess, to repair the muscle. But I don't feel that anymore. In fact, somebody asked me the other day about that, and I said, since my surgery, my VSG surgery, since I had my vertical sleeve, I feel like I could go on for another 40 years. I really do not feel like I'm 58 years old. I would say I'm closer in fact, I just took a test and it told me I was 23. But I feel closer, I feel like I'm in my 30s. Maybe late 30s, early 40s. I really do. I don't feel like I'm in my 50s. It just doesn't. And I have longevity in my family, so maybe that's part of it. But, I really don't feel like I'm 58 years old. And 58 is not the same as 58 was when I was a kid, I don't think. But anyway, so I have no problems living another 40 years. I had family members who did that, but anyway, so, all right, well, thank you guys all. And if you have any comments, please comment below. If you have any questions, please ask me below. I'll definitely try to answer. And if you haven't subscribed to me already, then hit the subscribe button and the bell so that you get the notifications that I've posted a new video. And I'll probably try to post something next week, but I don't have a doctor's appointment until the end of my 3rd month. So the end of, so the end of this month, I will have to make a doctor's appointment to have another checkup. And then my bariatric team called to make a 3-year appointment. And so I told them I would make them at the same time so I don't have to go, because they're literally on the same floor, same bariatrics on one side of the hall or the nurse's station, and plastics is on the other. So I can go at the same time and get it done in one trip to Duluth, and then I don't have to make 2 trips. So I have to schedule that. I need to call and schedule for that. And because my 3rd year anniversary is coming up May 4th. And I just can't believe it's been 3 years. But anyway, so if I don't do anything this coming week, then I'll probably do something on that update. So anyway, all right. Thank you guys for being here, and I love you all. And please, please, please comment if you have any comments. And let's keep encouraging each other. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.